I'm a little shocked that I hadn't done this dynamic before, because I feel like this is one of my favorite dynamics. So let's just see. Welcome back to Love from a Leo. My name is Tay, otherwise known as Love from a Leo, and this is my channel. We're going to be focusing on the dynamic between Leo and Pisces. Hopefully you can see that well. So, okay. With Leo being fixed fire, this is having a fixed way of feeling and seeing something. So if they have a vision, it's not going to change based off of someone else's opinion. Even if it's terrible, they're going to stay put on whatever their vision is because of how they feel. They're motivated by passion and emotion. The way that they express it is usually visually. And then we have Pisces, which is mutable water. So this is like relating to other people, connectivity. With Pisces being like mutable water, it's more so of trying to kind of go with the flow. With that being said, I kind of feel like this dynamic could be really, really beautiful just with the creativity aspects of Pisces and Leo. But even further than that, I feel like water and fire, so much passion, so much, different types of creative endeavors that can go into this union. It could be probably pretty like crazy at times as well, very emotional. Leo is a masculine energy, regardless if you're female or male. If you're a Leo, you're a masculine energy, and then Pisces is obviously a feminine energy. So with that, it could be very, very good, a very balancing type of dynamic, because it, there's one polar opposite compared to the next one. Keep in mind, this could be for any person in your life. So this could be like a platonic relationship, your friend, your best friend, your crush, your lover, whatever. But with that being said, it could be used for any placement. But my only rule with this is if you're a Leo sun, the Pisces needs to be a sun sign too. Their Pisces needs to be sun. If you're a Pisces moon and you're watching this, the other person needs to have a Leo moon. Okay, so let's just see. Sorry. So for Leo, what's their issue? Or not. They might not have any issue within this dynamic. Alright, so we got 3 cards. So the first one we got is spirituality and religion. We have the arts, and then we have knighthood. So what I'm seeing with this Leo, let's start off with spirituality and religion. I think they're very fixated on their own morals. So this doesn't necessarily have to be literally religion or spirituality. It could be, but I kind of feel like this Leo is either super, super conservative, meaning like they follow the rules. Maybe they're like super religious or a Bible thumper or something like that. Or it could be the opposite of that. Maybe they're super, super into free thinking, being open-minded, spiritual nature, esoteric exploration, which would fit really well with Pisces in that matter, but also with being super conservative, because Pisces is all about faith. So whatever Leo believes in, I feel like, since it's coming up as a problem, this could be something that you and Pisces are clashing on. Or maybe it's like a lifestyle thing. And then we have the arts here. So it seems like Leo wants to be creative. They want to go out and put their self out there, or maybe they want to go out and just absorb different types of entertainments. With the arts card, it usually talks about like expressing yourself, but if this person is in the arts, then maybe it puts kind of a hindrance on the Pisces to be able to be around them. And then we have knighthood. So I feel like Leo is super, super protective, maybe to the point where the Pisces may feel like the Leo is stifling them or smothering them, for that matter. So that's what we have for Leo. Quite a few things here. Like I said, Leo is fixed fire. So it's kind of like they're stubborn. Well, I can say me because I am a Leo, but we're pretty stubborn. So I kind of see that with this Leo in particular that you're looking into. And if you're the Leo watching, how you doing? All right, so let's see what's going on with Pisces. What's their issue, or just something that can kind of get you to understand the dynamic between the two. Galactic. So Pisces, you seem to be very, very different. Pisces, you're in this dynamic, I feel like when people look at you and the Leo, they feel like Pisces is out of this world, literally. So to the point where Pisces probably has all these different ways of thinking about the world and wanting to maybe even leave this dimension. Like maybe you're talking about things like that, and this Leo is more grounded, because I kind of feel like this Leo is really like a part of this matrix type thing, like the 3D realm. And then I see Pisces here. I feel like you're super, super into like the cosmos, or like I don't know, like witchy things. It just depends on like which department that you're really invested in, Pisces. But Pisces, you could feel like you're not supposed to be here. Like I kind of get the vibe that you're a little bit more like, you may come off as naive just because like the way that you're used to being, like your actual nature, I feel like you're not of this world, if that makes any sense. Like there's so many different videos to go watch on that type of stuff, but I kind of feel like Pisces, you're literally not from this world, so it's probably really hard for the Leo to understand where you're coming from sometimes, or just to understand why you do the things that you do, why you're into the things that you are into. So let's just go ahead and look into the actual relationship. So if you're unfamiliar with this series that I have on my channel, I actually have a playlist, so you can go see any other combo that I have posted already, and if you would like to recommend some, you can definitely leave that in the comment below. But basically what I see is the beginning, so like how did you guys meet, and then I look at the present time, so literally when you're watching this, what's happening for you, which is why you're, you know, looked up this video, and then in the future, so like what's the outcome going to be energetically for the two of you. So let's start off with the beginning. All right, so I want to see, how did you guys meet? How did you guys meet, Leo and Pisces? The Empress in reverse. So the first thing I was thinking was whoever is the feminine energy here, which is Pisces when we're talking about zodiac signs, but whoever receives the energy the most, that's the feminine person within this dynamic. Whoever that person was, whenever you guys met, it seems like they were not in a good position in life. What I'm seeing here is like they were in a really bad position. They could have gotten out of a bad relationship, or maybe they were just really self-conscious about the way that they looked. I feel like it's the Pisces right now, but maybe as we go along, I might switch it up. Okay, Two of Swords. Yeah, it was almost like whoever this person was, it was a dark place for them. But what I mean by that is like, I feel like they had lots of thoughts of like how to make something happen, but they couldn't quite do it, or maybe they were trying to leave something behind. It's almost like they couldn't figure out where to go, what to do next. They wanted a sign. I do feel like this person, whoever this was like the first time in their life they actually were in a down situation, because I feel like with the Empress, even though it's in reverse, the Empress is like a really, really good card to have. And this is like a person who receives abundance, who manifests what they want, who receives what they want, basically. So I feel like they were used to getting everything, and then for some reason it all dried up. It was like just a weird time in their life. And whoever this other person was, which I think is the Leo, kind of came in and probably, you know, eased the pain for them a little bit, or maybe helped them out. It definitely could have been the Leo that did that, because Leo, you have a lot of, well, at least in this reading, you have a lot of stable energy, and literally all of your cards are brown here. So I just feel like that's like to signify earth. So it seems like you're very stable within the earthly realm, especially with Pisces having this galactic energy. So I feel like they just kind of, they couldn't quite understand the ways of this world. So maybe they just were down on their luck, or maybe they couldn't figure out a job that suited them or something, you know? What is this Two of Swords energy here for? Yeah, King of Pentacles in reverse. They just didn't have money, or maybe they needed a place to stay, or it's something like that. They didn't have a job. And I feel like they were also stuck with trying to decide if they even wanted to go a certain direction. Like Pisces was like, it's almost like they didn't want to conform to the 3D lifestyle. So I don't know if they did or not, but it seems like Leo definitely just came in and just kind of swept up the mess. In other words, they could have just told Pisces, hey, just do what you want to do, like, and I'm going to take care of this. Like, don't worry about it. Okay. Yeah, the Emperor. So it seems like Leo was like the masculine energy here for sure. Definitely could be a male. And it's almost like they just took care of everything for Pisces. They may have gave Pisces some roles or something just to keep everything afloat. But as far as having to worry about money, I definitely think Pisces was not having to worry about that. And Leo took care of all of that. Okay, so pretty interesting. Okay, so Leo, you got the Four of Pentacles. So you just seem very stable. I think that you saw this going somewhere, but at the same time, you were staying very quiet about it. And then we got Three of Cups for Pisces. So Pisces, I think you saw this as a person who was a friend for sure, or someone who kind of like a safety net. And I think you actually enjoyed being around them. Like you felt comfortable with this Cancer energy right here and Mercury. So you feel like you can open up and talk to them. You felt like this is someone you can confide in. Leo, what I'm seeing for you, the way that you felt when you met this Pisces, it was like it was all business or something, or you wanted to show them that you had everything together, even if you didn't. For example, like you wanted to give them the world, but you also didn't want to break the bank. But at the same time, you were willing to because you enjoyed this person. I think you saw this being like a growth thing, like you wanted to see it go somewhere, like it was an investment almost. Okay, interesting. So that's the beginning. Let's go ahead and segue into what's happening now. So why are you even here? Why do you need to see what's going on in this relationship? For Leo and Pisces, what's happening right now? Okay, Two of Pentacles, Seven of Swords in reverse. So someone feels like they have to make a decision on if they're going to stay or go because something came out. There's a secret or a truth that was revealed. I don't think it was a good thing. So let's see, what is the Seven of Swords? And then we'll see who it's coming from and all that good stuff. I feel like someone's debating if they should stay in the relationship or not. This could be both of you. But one of you definitely has something that came out. It could have been the Leo. We have the Three of Wands. I felt the first thing I was thinking was Leo had a job opportunity that was really far or something. And it's like they were like, well, you can either come with me or I'm going to move across the country type of thing. With the Three of Wands, it's about like waiting on good things to come because you've already planted the right seeds and you're literally just waiting to receive whatever abundance or outcome that you were looking for or you planted. So I feel like this was planned, but I also feel like the other person was not on board. Like maybe, I definitely think it's the Leo, but we're going to check in a second. But I feel like the Leo had set up something where maybe it was money or just a business investment or something, and they didn't tell the Pisces until it went through, until it was like completed. And I think Leo was doing this to kind of shield the Pisces from like getting the hopes up or something like that, or to not freak out. But Pisces is like, why didn't you tell me this before? And now I have to make a decision for myself if I want to be a part of this. So this is what I'm seeing. Yeah, Three of Wands. I'm pretty sure it's the Leo that did this, or they told them later. They told them about, you know, what they had been working on. So the thing about this, I don't think it was a bad secret. I think it was just a matter of like, Leo, you have to respect the Pisces enough to let them know what you're doing before you just go and, you know, make moves. It wasn't bad malice intention or anything. It just wasn't done correctly. Okay, so let's see. Who did this? Who set this up? Okay, we have Gemini, Seven of Swords. So it was a conversation. It was something that was told. If you have Gemini in your charts, then I'm just going to say that's who it was. I'm pretty sure it's a Leo, but I'm not going to force it. So if you have Gemini in your chart, then definitely this is what this is talking about. And then with the Gemini energy, I just set it down and it's right next to the Two of Pentacles. So I just feel like whoever was holding the secret or whoever was holding back, they did it for a long time. Like I feel like this was something that took a while to happen and they could have said something and they just chose not to, which probably was why the other person who didn't know about it is even more mad. They're like, you could have told me this. You could have updated me, anything. So it's almost like someone felt like they were in the dark. And whoever felt like they were in the dark, they don't like that because I think they've had a life or a lot of moments in their life where they feel like people hid stuff from them. You know, it's like they don't like that. That's what I'm feeling. They don't like that. But once everything was out on the table, how did Leo and Pisces feel separately? That'll really tell me who did all this. All right, so Pisces, we got the Seven of Pentacles for you. So whenever you found all of this out, I think the first thing you were thinking was, I have to change my whole schedule to fit this. Or you were like, I have to change my whole environment. I have to learn a new environment. So it was almost like you didn't want to have to go through that. I also think you may have felt like, I don't want to be away from my family. Because I feel like it has something to do with travel and leaving, moving away, start going somewhere that's different or foreign. It could even be across waters, because we have on the Two of Pentacles here, he's like literally stepping back on shore. So I just feel like And if it's not literally moving, it could be that whoever was hiding this, they have to leave without the Pisces. And they're like, how am I supposed to just function without you being here? Or whoever it is, you know, like I feel like they're like, I don't want to be alone, or I don't want to leave and start over. Okay, and how did Leo feel whenever all of this came out on the table? Okay, 5 of Wands. Yeah, this is you, Leo. Leo was like, look, this is a struggle. I kind of feel like whoever this is about, Leo feels like it's a struggle to make anything work, or it's a struggle for you guys to be on the same page. Both of you guys are looking at it from kind of an egotistical standpoint. It's almost like you're not being selfish, but if you're going to be in a relationship, then both of you guys have to agree, you know? And I feel like whatever this situation is, or this issue, it's not something that could just be so easily looked over, because it's going to affect both of you guys. I feel like Leo is standing strong on what they said, because I do feel like this is their movement and their accomplishment. I almost feel like they're a little upset that you're not being more supportive, but they're not going to give up the fight for it to work. They're not going to let you persuade them. Remember, that's what we were talking about in the beginning. They're not going to let you persuade them from what they feel about this endeavor, because I think they feel like it's a good idea or something. Especially with the arts, it could be literally they want to go on tour, or they want to go study in another land or something. And I feel like Pisces is like, but I'm here, like I feel comfortable here. Like they don't want to give up their comfortability. So what's the advice for you guys when it comes to this situation? Let's start there. All right, we got some more Gemini energy. So definitely communication is here. 8 of Swords. So it's kind of like everything needs to be put out on the table. Like everything needs to be talked about. But there's also things like you may have to take a loss, or someone's going to have to give up or give in, because it's not something that could be maneuvered. So it doesn't mean that you just have to go with the Leo's lead or the Pisces lead. What I'm saying is somebody's going to have to either agree to disagree, like somebody's gonna have to leave the situation, or somebody's gonna have to just like give in and go with the flow, go with it. I kind of feel like Pisces will try to make this work, or they will try to be a part of this, but we can only see that whenever I move forward. So let's just go ahead and do that now. So in the future, what can be expected for Leo and Pisces? What's going to be the outcome for them? Some of you could even be in a band together. That's a weird thought that I just heard right now. But I feel like some of you actually work together, and you guys are having to decide like where you're going to go next, or something like that. One of you wants to go back home, and the other person wants to keep touring, something like that. But it's like if one of you guys leaves the situation, then it's not going to work. Okay, so we have the Star card. We have the King of Wands and the Magician in reverse. So I definitely feel like with this energy, whatever the Leo wants is what's going to happen. Okay, because with the Star card here and the King of Wands here, I feel like Leo's going to keep pushing and pushing until the Pisces gets on board. They're like, this is my vision, this is what I see, this is our dream, like have you forgot, this is what I want to do, like support me in this, don't leave me hanging. This is what I feel like Leo's going to do. With the King of Wands, what I like about the King of Wands, it's a very assertive energy, but in a very calming, soothing way. So in other words, it's almost like the Leo is going to use this type of energy to warm you up to the idea and tell you pretty much all the pros about, you know, why this would work, why this would be a good thing. And with the Star card, it's almost like it's a no-brainer. Like they're going to make you see their vision, like I was saying, Pisces. And then with the Magician card here, it's in reverse. So what I'm seeing here is they're not going to just use themselves to make it happen. They'll probably pull other people in to try to also convince you, Pisces. Like, it's not just me who believes in this. Look, this is what they say about it too. Like, or they'll show you videos of like how something was successful or something, you know. Definitely, like, they're not going to give up. They're going to keep pushing this matter. I do want to get a little bit more information on this Magician in reverse. Like, what resources are they going to use outside of the relationship? I feel like they're going to be bringing in people to come talk to you about about this, or maybe even tell someone in your family to talk to you about why this is a good idea. The Hierophant in reverse. So with the Hierophant in reverse, having a shift of morals or changing a traditional way of thinking, whether it's whether it's like something that's been set in stone for a long time for society, or just for you in particular. It's almost like they're going to make you change the way that you are, Or even the Leo themselves, being that they're so set in stone with the way that they are, they may even say, look, I'm going to change this if you agree to go with me. Like they're going to use something that you've been wanting to happen for a long time, kind of use that as bait to reel you in. Kind of like a trade-off, you know? So maybe, oh, okay. So even like maybe if they're trying to make you make this big move with them or something, they're like, okay, if we do this and I'll finally, like, we can finally get married or something. Like I'll commit to that. I'll do that for you. It's kind of weird. It's like they're kind of just like trying to feed Pisces and bait them in, like the little fishy, like reel them in just so the lion can eat them. Okay. Hierophant in reverse. Clarification on that, please. Yeah, Six of Pentacles. They're like, look, I'll splurge all my money on you. Like, if this is something that you want, I'm going to get it so you can feel comfortable where we're at. Just meet me halfway. Six of Pentacles, this is my it ain't tricking if you got it card. So it's almost like they're saying, look, if we make this happen or make this move, we'll both be living better and I'll make sure that you're comfortable. You won't even have to worry about what you're leaving behind. Okay, so it seems like it'll be a good thing. I don't know if this is actually what's going to happen, but I feel like Leo is very, very confident in this endeavor, and they just want you to be on board. They want you to be a part of it, and I feel like that's a lot better than being with someone who who doesn't want you to be around, you know, because another couple or something could be saying, oh, I want to go here with my person, but they don't want me to move there with them, or they don't want me to move in the house, or it's like they just want you to make this step with them. And it could be something as small as moving in together. But I do feel like it's something with structure, and it's a big step. It's a big step. But Six of Pentacles is a really, really good card. Sharing, making sure you're taken care of. It's like you guys look out for each other, but I feel like the Leo specifically will make sure that you're comfortable, because I feel like this is a big thing for you, Pisces. Like you want to make sure that you're actually comfortable. All right, so let's see how Leo is feeling about this. I feel like Leo is very confident. And then we're going to see what Pisces feels about this. Ace of Swords. Leo's very clear with this. They know what they want. They know how to communicate this. I don't see them letting up on this at all. There's more Aquarius energy here with the Star card and the Ace of Swords. I just feel like they're very determined with their mindset. So it's almost like it's either you go with me or you don't. But I'm going to try to make the deal sweet for you if you choose to go. Now, Pisces, how are you feeling about this? We got 2 cards for Pisces. All right, so we got Page of Pentacles, Seven of Cups. So Pisces is literally thinking about the possibilities that could come with this situation. They're really, really looking and seeing, okay, I can kind of see why this has potential, but I still need you to sell me on it. So they're daydreaming about it. They're thinking about, maybe what it would be like to be over there. I don't feel like they're sold just yet, but they definitely have been pushed a little bit more, which that's what I was saying with the Pisces. They're mutable, so they can be persuaded, but you just got to make it feel right for them, because if it doesn't feel right, they're most likely not going to go for it. I kind of feel like you guys are going to stay together. I don't see any like endings to this dynamic, or yeah, like I feel like you guys, like Pisces is just going to give in. I feel like Leo's not going to let up. But I feel like what Leo has like to offer here, I do feel like it's strong. With the Star card, that's beautiful. Ace of Swords, they have it planned. They know how it's supposed to work, and it will go according to that plan. So yeah, the only thing that's keeping everything at hold or whatever is Pisces has a little bit of cold feet, but it definitely turns warm towards the future of y'all's relationship. So I feel like you guys are going to stay together. Let's see what the advice is for you guys. Ooh, okay. So we got the Hangman. So Pisces, it's up to you. It's all about if you're going to take that leap of faith. Do you believe in this connection enough to, make it happen? It's literally up to Pisces. Leo put everything out on the table. I also think Leo's kind of giving an ultimatum. It's almost like Leo is saying, look, if you want to come, I would love for you to do this, but I'm not going to miss this opportunity. But I want you to come with me. And Pisces is like, okay, well, just sell me on it. I'm thinking about it, but I still need time to see. It's almost like they want a sign to know if it's good or not, something like that, especially with Neptune energy. It's like they want a sign from God to know if this is the right move to make. Definitely could have something to do with marriage, but I think it's more so about like domestic home living and like moving somewhere, moving to a new country even. But I think this is something Leo's been wanting. And so now that it's actually about to be real, Pisces is getting a little nervous. So I guess it just depends on what you guys would like to do. But Pisces, it looks like the ball is in your court. Leo's not going to budge on whatever the situation is. So now that we're at this position, let's just go ahead and see what was the moral of this reading for you guys. Let's see what the Oracle card is for Leo and Pisces. Temptation. So this card comes out quite a bit with these relationship readings. We have the number 15, 1 plus 5 is 6. So this is about self. It's like there's an energy of ego definitely here, dealing with your shadow self or dealing with parts of yourself that are in the dark. So in other words, it's like you have to really notice what's your bad traits within this relationship, and are they detrimental enough where you guys don't need to be a part of each other or be interacting with each other. I don't see it being like that with this particular relationship, but I do think there's an issue with both of you guys going for what you guys want separately extremely hard instead of trying to make it work. So that kind of makes me feel like maybe you guys are in it for the wrong reasons, or you guys are not completely happy. So I guess what this would mean is just kind of check and see what your vices are, see the dark parts of yourself as well as this relationship. Like, what do you get out of it? And is it really feeding your energy or is it draining it? So Pisces, that might be what you need to hear to kind of help you make your decision as well. So yeah. All right, so that's it for this reading. Definitely check out the playlist, Future of Relationships, on my channel, and there's tons of different ones on there. Leave a comment if you don't see your particular 2 zodiacs that you want to see, and I'll get started on that one as well. I have a Patreon and also a Gmail that you can sign up for if you would like to have a private reading. I love you all, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.